Hi guys, Gijoe here, and welcome back to my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a really busy time going on right now, and I just want to give you an update, kind of the things that are going on here in the bunker and things to come. First thing is, here about a week and a half ago actually, I hosted a really small gathering of the Atlanta Axis&allies group. A couple guys came over. Those were all that were available to come over, and that was RPG 44 and Lieutenant Dan. And so just want to give a shout out and say thanks to them for coming out and driving over here. Had a great time. We played Bloodbath version 2 rules, and incidentally that is the same rule set that we will be using here in about 3 weeks at the Bloodbath tournament out in LA. So had a great time and played Axis, ran through a couple scenarios that I'm considering doing for the tournament, and had a great time. And you know, the neat thing about the Atlanta group is I remember when it was about this time last year when I first came across the Atlanta group, and I think there were about 8 guys involved in it at that time. In fact, if I remember correctly, I got back from the Bloodbath tournament in September. I got back like on a Tuesday, and then that Saturday afterwards, they were having an anniversary game at the group leader's house, and so I went over, met the guys. I met a few of them, and great guys, really nice guys. And the neat thing is that our group has grown to about 27 here in this past year, which is absolutely amazing. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you know, you don't have a play group, and you know, if you're within a 2-hour radius or so, or a couple hours, and you're willing to drive out this way, please feel free to join up. So excited, as I said, doing some prep for the Bloodbath tournament here coming up, and actually 3 weeks from tomorrow, I'll be flying out to LA, and because we start on Saturday, game 1. And very, very excited. I'm going over some strategy. Game 1, my partner and I, my partner is Gargantua. We're cohorts in this Bloodbath tournament coming up. But Gargantua and I are going to be the Axis on day 1. And we'll be playing Leatherneck and I think Caesar's Gall. And I haven't met Leatherneck. I'm sorry, I've met Leatherneck, I haven't met Caesar's Gall yet. So, great guys. I've talked on the phone with Gargantua, but haven't met him in person yet, so looking forward to that. So, been going over some strategy here with the Axis, and then, of course, day 2, we're guaranteed to play the Allies. So, kind of thinking about what we might want to do, and so a lot of fun there. So, really looking forward to seeing everybody, and looking forward to playing with Gargantua against Leatherneck and Caesar's Gall. And the neat thing about this is, it was this time last year when I met a lot of great guys that have become great friends with, you know, Sireblood and Corpo 24, VK Cowboy, Hambone, Detroit. Of course, we met a lot of other guys out there, but the neat thing is those guys have become really good friends, and we've stayed in contact here over the last year. Of course, went out to Oklahoma to VK's place and hosted a little private Hotlanta Bloodbath battle here back in June. So looking forward to seeing all the guys there and having a great time. So because of my preparation for the tournament, the table build's kind of been on hold. And if you've been watching any of my videos here lately, first of all, thank you. But you know that I'm building my custom table. I've gotten it to where I've built the table, I've built the lid, and so I'm now on getting ready to start the sanding, wood filling, priming, painting, dipping, and weathering it to make it look like this old kind of weathered style here. And obviously I put that on hold here for a little bit because of all the preparation for the tournament coming up. So just stay tuned. I will be continuing on with my table build, I guess you could say, to show you my final steps, what I've been doing. Incidentally, Sireblood is going to be posting a video here showing how he has finished out his table. He had 5 tables last year. Now he made another one, so he has 6 tables, I think. And so he goes through the whole process of his sanding, filling, painting, staining, and all that kind of stuff. So essentially, this table is inspired by that. So it's not an exact copycat, but it's pretty close. You know, there's a few things that I've changed down here, but so if you want to check out Cireblood's YouTube channel, he might be posting that video here sometime in the near future, if you're interested. So, and also, once I get back from the tournament, I'll continue on with my table finishing and shoot that video for you guys, let you see that, as well as I had to build the base for this. Of course, you know, if you've watched my videos, you know I've built a cover, and so that will be painted and stained and such, or weathered, rather. I'm going to build a base for this, because right now this tabletop is just sitting on a folding table, and so, you know, if you put a lot of pressure on this end, it's pretty sturdy, but if you put a lot of pressure on this end, it might flip. But I want to put a base on this, and I'm actually considering the different heights. Like right now, this is the perfect height to sit at, but I might consider like maybe a bar stool, bar table kind of height, but we'll see. Also, if you know, one reason I've been busy and haven't been able to shoot some videos is I've been making these little Bloodbath battle boards and income trackers. So I'm making those, and I'll be this will be a giveaway set that I'll have at the tournament, and of course with that will be one of these nice taskmarker set. So you got basically the card deck, clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds. Of course, and the little markers that go with it. That'll be a cool little giveaway. I'm gonna donate to the tournament. That'll be fun. And of course, they have felt on the bottom to keep from scratching maps. So, been doing that kind of stuff. And also, I am working on a custom Japanese box. This is a prototype, and let me grab that for you real quick here. So this is the box right here. I don't know if you can see that. This is the pattern here of the rising sun that I am considering spraying. It's going to kind of wrap from the side to the front cover. Of course, the cover is drying right now. I've been painting the cover, but so I will, when I get this done, if I'm happy with it, I'll show you how I did this, and if this goes well, I'm going to go from these out-of-box cardboard boxes to some custom wooden, in quotations, MDF custom piece boxes that are measured to fit my table. So that'll be maybe a video coming up here sometime soon, hopefully. If that gets ready. I'm trying to get it ready for the tournament so I can take my Japanese pieces and my custom Japanese box up there with me. But also we'll be doing some videos in LA to show you kind of what's going on with the Bloodbath. I'm sure Cireblood and other people will too. Detroit will be there, Corpo will be there. A lot of guys that have YouTube channels. Young Grasshopper, finally going to get to meet Young Grasshopper at the tournament, and I'm so excited. And we've talked on the phone several times. Great guy, and looking forward to actually meeting him in person, face to face. Also looking forward to seeing my old partner from last year, absolutely war torn. So looking forward to seeing you as well, and it should be a great time. Just a great time. So what I'm going to do when I get back from the tournament, I'm going to do an in-depth video series of the Bloodbath, and I'll probably do a video or two before then, just introducing the Bloodbath. And what I want to do is I want to go over every single aspect of the Bloodbath rule set. Now, everything from why Bloodbath to the map, you know, the differences between the global map and the Bloodbath map, the differences in the rules, the technology, all the different little intricacies like rail and bombers, all the different things, paratroopers, And I also want to talk about every single nation. So like China, for instance, I'll do a video on China to show you what is different about out-of-box China versus bloodbath China, and you know, the national objectives, some different plays such as the cavalry that have been introduced, and maybe even some strategic considerations if you are interested in picking up the bloodbath rule set and playing that in your own home or your own gaming group that you have there. So it's going to be an in-depth series, and I foresee this going for, you know, over the winter, the fall and winter time here, and you know, short snippet videos. I don't want to do anything, you know, 30-minute videos and everything. I'm looking at several videos, but each video, you know, be in the 5-minute, 8-minute range, so that you can quickly watch on a coffee break or something like that if you're trying to get some information on the bloodbath, and I mean really in depth into every single aspect of this, you know, target select, every single thing that the bloodbath entails, so that those of you that are out there and interested can, you know, can maybe learn from that. So I'll probably do an introductory video here before we head up to the bloodbath tournament, as well as maybe start it off with some map differences and such like that. And so if you're interested in that, please stay tuned, watch, and if you haven't subscribed already, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. That definitely encourages me to make some more videos. So anyways, that's kind of what's coming up, and look for a bloodbath series introduction video here very shortly, here probably within the next week or so, okay? So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day.